Hello, my name is Daniel Trafford. Before we begin, I'd like to thank my co-authors and my lab for their help and contribution. Mental fatigue has shown to negatively affect performance and has been observed to increase agonist and antagonist muscle activation at the same time. This concurrent activation is referred to as coactivation, and when mentally fatigued, we see that there is an unnecessary amount of coactivation. Interestingly, we see similar changes in muscle patterns with attentional focus manipulations, such that an external attentional focus has shown to decrease overall coactivation. Thus, the purpose of the study is to observe if an external attentional focus can reduce the amount of coactivation that occurs when mentally fatigued. It was hypothesized that there would be an increase in coactivation when participants are mentally fatigued, a decrease in coactivation when participants are externally focused, and a mitigation of coactivation when mentally fatigued participants were externally focused. For our study, we implemented a double-blind 2x2 factorial design where we had participants perform an isometric endurance wall-sit task, followed by a mental fatigue manipulation, an attentional focus manipulation, and a second wall-sit task. In total, we had 78 participants with a mean age of 19, and for the study, we measured participants' mental fatigue, attentional focus, muscle activation, and coactivation. Now, in this study, we did not see any significant differences in coactivation when mentally fatigued, or did we see significant differences in coactivation when externally focused. This meant that we also did not see any significant differences in the mitigation of coactivation for externally focused, mentally fatigued individuals. We do see, though, that our psychological manipulations were effective at manipulating our conditions. What is interesting is that upon further exploratory analyses, we saw that regardless of condition, all participants experienced an equivalent change in their coactivation, indicating that the agonist and antagonist increased at the same rate through the trials. Overall, while attentional focus was not observed to decrease coactivation when mentally fatigued, we did see that regardless of mental fatigue or attentional focus, there was an equivalent change in activation of agonist and antagonist muscles throughout the trials, indicating that there may be more of a relationship between coactivation, mental fatigue, and attentional focus than previously understood. To improve upon this study, future studies should isolate the isometric endurance task to a single joint to reduce the variability of muscle activation patterns. Thank you.